How's it going, guys? It's me, Simon. This is my walkthrough for the Twisted Suites in Luigis Mansion 3 and how to beat the Magic Sisters. So let's begin. So this level is really fun to play with magic tricks and illusions all along the way. Once you leave the elevator, go to the right hand side, hoover up this material, which is blocking a hole in the wall. There's also a golden mouse. Flash it with your torch and then you can collect the coins. Look through the hole in the wall and you can see the magical sisters. So our goal here is to find those magical sisters. On the other side, hoover up the material and then use the dark light with the X button and it reveals a hidden door and some orbs that you need to hoover up before you can access it. Walk through the door and here's our first magic trick. Saw the box in half with the people in it, but there's no people. Use ZL and ZR to move the saw forwards and backwards until it reaches the bottom and two golden ghosts jump out. So we just catch them the same way, flash them with the torch, hoover them up and then slam them. Best to slam them into each other, makes it quicker, and then collect all the gold coins. So open the door through into the next room and here's our next puzzle. Hoover up the cards on the floor. We've got the diamond and the clover. There's another one above the toilet, hoover that up. And then above the bath, you can see it on the shelf here, hoover that up. That one was another clover. And then above this sink here, there was hearts. And there's one more card, which is just underneath this pot, also above the bath. And there you go, we got the full suite. And it starts raining money. Woo! And you also get this diamond cube. So in this corridor we can also make some more money, get Luigi to hoover up this pulley system, switch to Luigi and make him flash the torch at this safe, and gold coins, gold bars and cash flies out. Is it just me or we're making lots of money on this level? Continue on down the corridor and this bin becomes alive. Use the Y button, shoot it at the bin, hoover it up, pull him over, use the X dark light, hold it, and then these orbs fly out of the bin. Hoover up all the orbs that were possessing the trash can, and everything's back to normal. Now we can go through this door, and here we see the magical sisters having a tea party in the corner, but everything's upside down. So they're going to wave their wand, and now we're standing upside down. Okay, for this bit, get Luigi to flash the torch at this grandfather clock and then have Luigi standing by the bed because it reveals a secret door. Use the dark light on the door and then hoover up the orbs. This has to be done very quickly, that's why you have to have Luigi by the bed and Luigi by the grandfather clock. Once you've done that, in this room, go over to the toilet, press X, and this delicious fish comes out, and then go over to the treasure chest case, hoover up the fish, shoot the fish at the case, this stuns it, and then use the dark light on the treasure chest. And then hoover up the orbs, and now we can go back to the treasure chest and open it up, and this will give us the key. So now we've got a key, we can move on. So go back into the last room and we're going to use the key on the door on the right hand side. So through the door we enter this kind of performance area, and on the stage we have the three magical sisters who decide not to stick around and they fly through this door on the right hand side. So we go over and check the door, and of course it is locked. So we're going to need to get the key for this door. Head over to the vending machine, flash it with your torch, and we get some more money. Well, I prefer some snacks, but I'll take the money. Shoot your plunger at the vending machine and then hoover it and then put it down with A, and then enter this room, which is a bathroom which has a weird shower locked up in chains. We'll find out more about that later. Hoover up the cloth on the left hand side and use your dark light to reveal another door. The orbs go down the drain. Press the right analog stick, bring out Luigi to go chase those orbs. Down there, hoover up the orbs with Luigi, and there's also a goldfish if you can flash him with your torch. Switch back to Luigi and let's head through this door. And this looks very sneaky. There's a key inside a cage. So go over to the cage, press X. As you go for the key, some orbs take over the key and boom! The key turns into a golden rabbit. So to catch this golden rabbit, use Luigi. So to catch it, use Luigi, hoover up the rabbit, press right analog stick, bring up Luigi, and flash him with the torch. It's a team effort to solve this puzzle. And then hoover up all the orbs, and then collect the key. And now we've got the key, so let's go chase those magic sisters. So head back to that other room and go through the door. So enter the next room, and we have this bed hovering up in mid-air in this room. It's actually being held up by this mirrored glass stuff. So we can use the mirror as a reflection and we can see these curtains. If we hoover up these curtains from the reflection, it will reveal another door. So enter through there, and then this giant top hat just falls on top of our head. We can run around like crazy and look funny, or use ZL and ZR to knock off that hat. In the corner, the trash can ghost likes to come back again, shoot it with a plunger, hoover it, and then use the dark light to bring it back to its normal trashy self. Now hoover up these orbs, and there you go. And now we're going to enter this room straight opposite, and it brings us to this hexagon room which we need to go back to later, which is where the boss battle will be held. So now, once we head through this room on this left hand side, we will find the Magic Sisters. This is their dressing room, and they perform this magic trick for us. She pulls a rabbit out of her hat, she pulls a magic 8-ball, and she's got Luigi's hat. So once we enter back through the door, all the rooms have now changed, and inside this room is now this room with the saw magic trick, and you've got to take out all these ghosts. And then you walk through that door, it takes you back to this magic hat room. Take out the ghost in this magic hat room, and then enter through this door, and then it turns out to be this room with the upside down fan and 2 gold ghosts. Take them out. So we're looking for the hexagon room again. So, and then head straight forwards, and then it takes you to this bathroom room, and you get the hot head ghost that looks like a giant brick. Hoover him from the tail after you flashed him, and then slam him into the ground. Take him out. And once you've defeated him, head through this door now, which was the magic rabbit room, but it leads you to the main stage room. And there's just loads of ghosts in this room as well to take out, as you'll find out now. There's this purple, he's kind of a creepy ghost. So once you've taken him out, use Luigi and Luigi to take out these purple ghosts. And then enter through the next room, it takes us back to the mirror room, and there's another one of these purple ghosts which likes to try and kill Luigi. So use Luigi. And once you've taken him out as well, we're going to enter through this next door on the left hand side, which will take us back to the bathroom where we've got more ghosts to take out. This one's a little bit easier, just mini ghosts. Flash them all with the torch as they come out of the bath. And then we're going to head through this top door. Our main goal is to head back to the corridor. So keep going around. and this is the corridor we want to end up at with the paintings. So here we've got some gold ghosts to take out before we can carry on. Once you've defeated them, follow your way along the corridor. So it looks like we're exiting, but there's the police system, and then once we enter through this door, we're now at the new location of where the hexagon is. I hope you followed that. It's a bit complicated because it's all the rooms just switched around, but this is how you get back to the boss battle room. And here we are at the boss battle against the 3 magic sisters. They're going to take us to a new location, and I'm going to show you how to beat them. So at first they're going to start shooting cards at us. There's 2 ways to dodge these cards. One is to run around like crazy, which is what I did at first. And later on I discovered that you can use ZL and ZR to burst attack these cards and they just fall down. So the 3 sisters will spin around. We got to wait for them to get close enough while dodging cards, and then use ZL, ZR, and then choose any of the hats, because there's 3 sisters at the moment. Flash the torch and hoover up the first sister. And that's the first wave defeated. So the second one is a little bit harder because now one of the hats has a bomb underneath. So we got to try and remember which hat has the bomb underneath while dodging all these cards flying at us. So remember, as they spin around, you've got to try and remember this. So once you pick the right one, you'll find the second sister, flash it with the torch, hoover her up, and slam her down. And sometimes if you choose the bomb, you get blown up. So the third and final one is the hardest because there's now just 1 sister and it goes dark. So you're going to have to try and remember. Sometimes it's just a lucky guess because you can't see which one has the sister underneath. It probably took me a few goes until I actually did it. So guys, the last magic sister is definitely the hardest. It's either by luck or if you've got amazing tracking skills. If you did find her from amazing tracking skills, then mad respect from me to you. So guys, consider subscribing for more content like this. Check out some more of my other videos to help support my channel. I'm Simon from LOG, Level 1 Gamer. Until next time, peace out.